that your son?
Yeah.
Where you feeding that boy? You playing football?
I play a little basketball. I was pretty close to the rim, you know.
I can see that.
Yeah, I graduated a couple of years ago.
So you played Tennessee?
No, I just big fan and stuff. I played in high school and stuff.
I actually started logging in '86, and then in '89, the mill kept running out of hardwood in the winter time, but they were using 60% hardwood, 40% pine. And they could then, it's a crazy story.
We've got a Tiger Cat here at 830, but it's levels the same.
Yeah.
We're in them mountains, man.
I'd rather have a swamp any day than a mountain.
You'll have to come up sometime. We're going to show you some rough country logs.
We've actually just had tracks of country. Like you get in the swamp, especially like Texas River, it might be a 40 or 50 foot drop down into the swamp.
What do you think, Colin?
Crazy.
Crazy?
And
Your size.
he said, I'm done with it. I ain't cutting it. So the goat asked me if we could cut it. I had it good.
Yeah, that mule would pull that down there, and then, the mule would walk back up with him, lead, or he'd hang on the line there. That's Steve Wood.
How old are you?
I'm 54, 56, but we'll soon be 56 about 2 days.
I turned 14.
Well, so we still have 12 going on.
Yeah, he started out 12 yet. Well, long he turned 13. I said, we got a problem.
I've got something you might know how to drive. Around the corner over there. On your dump truck.
Yeah, I already know.
The things are handy.
We're going to get that old John.
It take off in first, ooh, and when you go to second, you go, whoa. I mean, just slam into second. I said, this ain't working here. And I went to the junkyard and found an old Ford, something out there with a new process Ford transmission in it. Yeah. And I put a straight shift back in it. They're old tractors. I mean, they've been around 40 years, but they've never been tested until they put on a grapple tractor. And we'd break the spindles off constantly, but with dual tires. I mean, you got dual tires, you got 40 pounds of air in it. You got to put 40 pounds of air, keep it on the rim, and it was just like it's real rough ride. You put them, I call them marshmallows. You put them on it, and it completely eliminated some of the axle breakings. Listen, an old man told me a long time ago, you make the money on the front end, not the back end. In other words, you make the money when you go buy the wood. That's where the money's made. You can't. I've always had to make it up on the back end with production or whatever, and it just ain't been happening here in the last few years with the way the economy's coming.
Yeah.
Got one for you. You can instead of y'all having to take the little truck out and load the big truck, you take that and go drive the trailer out.
Yeah.
I ain't got a turbo.
Yours does?
It don't.
Yeah, I don't either. It's just a 250 Cummins. Tough truck.
Yeah. That's about what ours is.
I was trying to see what side the air cleaner yours was on. I couldn't tell.
It's on the left. Like that one.
Well, that's a Cummins. Is it a Cummins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got a few extra motors over there.
Basically the same truck. We put a log bunk on.
No, here's the same truck over here. Pop the tires off of it. This right here, I think I paid y'all when I carried 640 back to the wood one day, and it could not even pick up what one of these tires pulled. I couldn't even get on the ground. It was because I remember that thing was the day we used to mow a lot of wood with those things. With that clown book over there, it could actually pull over a truckload on the shovel road, and it doesn't matter how much wood you got because it's slick. That's the reason they had what they call it, skid road back in the old days. They'd put logs down, they would slide across it. Same principle with that thing right there. I loaded a load of cypress on it one time, and back then we couldn't do anything with cypress pulpwood, so we had to throw it away. But we loaded I saved a bunch of cypress and I loaded them up just to see what it would do. He pulled a cypress out there. He loaded the truck with 85,000 pounds. He had 3 logs left over and 30 tops away. And it would pull it.
Yeah, hollow, pretty good jag.
Yeah, that thing right there is a loader man's nightmare. He will make a loader man quit. I had 2 guys running the loader. It was so funny. We had radios on all the tractors, and you see the clown coming out. He's going to you this time. I had him last time. He ain't coming to me. They'll be there fighting who's going to get the clam bunk. But Tiger Cat made their own buggy, and these right here are just. All right, look at the size of this one. Come on, look at this.
We're going.
Yep.
Colin, can you imagine trying to make a road wide enough for this to go down? It'd take us a lot longer to build a road with a Komatsu for this big skidder here, wouldn't it?
Big. What do you think about this, Colin? I like it.
Here, stand right here. Let's see if we can hold hands and reach across as wide as this is.
Let's
Hardly.
see. No.
You got a wide grip, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Reach it there and grab it.
What do you think of it?
I like it.
Big, ain't it? How you feel meeting Bobby Goodson?
Pretty cool. I wish I had that truck right there.
Which one, that one? Look at those army trucks, Colin. You think you could drive them?
No one has dualies on the front.
I try not to. I try to get Bobby to do as much.
I can recognize the voice.
Oh yeah, the boy, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I sound like I'm born in a
Oh, wow.
And there was one of them, the biggest one, the butt cut.
Yeah.
It took both loaders to get it on the back of the truck, and it weighed 84,000 pounds.
Really?
With the load weight of the trailer, the back of the trailer too. But carried to the mill, and I told the mill how big it was. Oh yeah, bring it on, yeah, we can handle it. Well, it gets down there, 70-something miles to the mill, we get to the mill. What are you doing? We can't cut this. They had to bring it all the way back. Well, that's what happened with that, and we'd already cut 2 more trees down. Well, lightning had hit it, and it had like a dead streak in it. And but it was still solid wood. And I talked to another guy. It took me a few weeks. I found another guy that said he'll take it. I said, well, what you gonna do with him? He said, the turnbull was the mill we carried through that they sent him back. He said, well, let's carry the turnbull because they don't think that's something big enough to unload it. So he loaded it up and carried back the turnbull. Now we take the shovel or the loader and pull it on. And we get it back on there. Take about a half can of ether. Boom. We would go up there on a Monday.
Look, I tell y'all, he's not been to work in 3 months in your gold Texas. How long?
I've been landlocked cutting grass for 2 months.
Talk about logging too.
When you get tired of hearing it, just give me the sign.
This is right up
So
our
if you want to
alley.
say something, you just want to have to jump in and say it.
Well, I'm fixing to give y'all the tape. But after I tell this last story.